This is it. We are on the very last travel leg of this epic journey. Day 8 already. Hard to imagine, frankly, but we've put a lot of miles on the cars. We woke up in Lubbock, Texas when it was 17 degrees Fahrenheit. The ice on the fountains at the hotel courtyard were frozen solid, and a friend of ours who we were meeting later in the day sent us pictures of semis wrecked all over the highway. Lots of warnings about ice, so we took it easy and didn't actually leave until noon. Tom and I also swapped cars because I wanted to see if he would notice the same hesitation I did. Needless to say, it only occurred randomly and occasionally for him. But we headed out for Abilene, which was about 160 miles, with the destination of the oldest hardware store in Abilene, known as Bible Hardware. Not because of any particular connection to that book, but because the man who founded it almost a century ago had the surname Bible. Who knew? We wanted to visit our friend Lang, who we knew from a previous road trip, who welcomed us in the middle of his workday, admired the Sterlings, sort of. He's actually an Isuzu guy, although he drives an Audi. We took some pictures and headed out on our way with the goal of a small town called Zabcikville. We are actually headed out to stay at my friend Brian's farm. I've known Brian for 30 years. He grew up in this area and is now back living on the family farm. I haven't seen him for quite a while. I've never seen the farm, and he has kindly offered to put me and Tom up at the conclusion of this particular adventure. Zabcikville is about 360 miles from Lubbock, or 200 miles from Abilene, so we simply powered through. It was kind of that stage of the trip where there's just less incentive to stop and take pictures. You want to get to the final destination. There's not necessarily anything immensely scenic. After Monument Valley and after the snowfall on the side of the road, there wasn't a great amount of stuff, so we didn't take a ton of pictures or video. Damn it. I sort of sit here and think back and muse on what a crazy trip it's been. Crazy in the sense that we covered an immense amount of miles, had a lot of fun, saw some friends along the way, definitely visited new places and cool places. Stayed in a few very anonymous suburban motels, and it's worth noting that unless something dire happens in the next 11 miles, and Tom would shoot me for saying this because both of us are superstitious, but we don't seem to have had any hood up by the side of the road moments. So we have now arrived at the end of our journey, and this car has covered 2,804 miles. Tom's car has covered over 3,000. Here we are. We're at the end of the road.